Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Character Modeling Workflow Part 2. Today, actually, I will walk you through modeling the body because I changed my mind about modeling the astronaut suit first. So today we will do the body for the sake of this tutorial. I don't know why, but maybe in your case you need to do it, but I am not gonna use this body in the final model or the final game, but it's useful, so let's do this. So first we need to extract the neck because I don't want to change the details I sculpted on the face when I dynamesh the body. So let's do it. Let's select your lasso tool. There are several ways to separate objects in Zbrush. Right, so we hit the head, go to geometry, subtool, and split hidden. Now we will see in our subtool layers that they are separated. Alright, so select your neck and let's start sculpting. So actually this is 10 times faster. And the resolution on the Dynamesh was 128. I think it is much better in your case to work on a lower resolution. And don't do like me. Here I am making the small details. In this stage it is much better to worry about the overall shape, then start diving into details. But I am used to this style, and I'm an idiot. You don't have to be like me. Usually when I am modeling the body, I use Z spheres. So Z spheres was an awesome tool back like 6 years ago or something, but I think nobody uses Z spheres anymore. Now I extruded the neck, the legs. Of course they will look they will look ridiculous, but the more you adjust, the better the result. In ZBrush, you don't worry about anything. It is exactly like sculpting on a piece of clay manually. So everything is fixable. I'm just using the clay buildup and the move brush. Sometimes I'm using the H polish. Now I'm exporting the arms. Then click and drag outside the model and remesh it. I don't know, should I add music to this tutorial? The part one, I didn't like it, music. But here, like the fast forward, the speed up parts of the tutorials, I don't know. Maybe they look boring. Anyway, now we have to install the feet and the hands. So what I'm going to use here is IMMB parts or body parts. So select the foot. You could install several body parts from this tool. They will Zbrush will automatically merge it into your subtool. So, but it will be on a different group. So while it's still selected, adjust the position. Right, closer, looking good. A little bit smaller. All right, that's it. Now press Q to return to your draw mode, and select your move tool. Your move tool. Move tool. All right, here we go. Finally. Now click and drag outside the model, and click and drag again, and let Dynamish do its business. And see? It's easy as that. And we will repeat the same thing to install the hands. The hand size is basically the same size as the face. So if you put your hand palm against your face, it will be exactly the same size. Too small. Boy, what are you doing? Make them bigger. Actually, I did. So this is the beauty of ZBrush. Everything is fixable anytime, anywhere, at any stage. And there are always several ways to do one thing. Like for example, modeling the body, you could use the Z spheres, or you could use this the Dynamish, or you could use different subtools like the append. It's totally up to you. The tutorial was not frozen. I was frozen. Right, looking good. Now click and drag outside your model, click and drag again, and ta-da, it's like magic. And now let's fix the details. So the forearm looks really thin comparing to the hand. So let's add some mass to it. Some volume. But so far so good. I'm enjoying it. So basically this is it for modeling the body. The next in the next tutorial or the next part, I will show you how to retopologize this model in Maya. After that, we will make the suit in Marvelous Designer to make the clothes. So I searched around the internet and I didn't find a lot of tutorials about that program. But basically what you could do in that program, you could do here in Zbrush. But let's use it because why not? More programs, the better. The more programs you know. It's weird that I didn't fast forward or I didn't use the time stretch in this part. It slipped somehow. But while I'm making this tutorial, I was working slowly because I know that I will squeeze the time. And while I was making that tutorial, while I'm making it, I was talking to the mic. So there were weird poses. But after I finished recording that, I noticed that I didn't turn on my mic. So now I have to record my voice over it again. So sorry for that. Right now I will give you a break from my voice. On the fingers it's nice to use the inflate brush. And now after we had like the basic shape of the body, now we could dive into the details. If it seems like the anatomy looked a little bit off, you could fix it later. So it depends on your reference and how do you want your model to be. So in my case, I don't have a reference picture, or I didn't have a reference picture. So I had to make it from my memory, which I do not recommend. So here I felt that the legs were a little bit short, so I made them longer. But they were fine. Longer is better. All right. All right, so this is it. Now I will go ahead and export this model to retopologize it in Maya. But before we do that, we have to go to the plugin and decimation master and decimate this model. That which means we have to make this dense dense topology a little bit less. It will make our life easier when we retopologize it in Maya. So merge down, okay, and let's do this. So Z plugin, decimation master, we let's say 8% and pre-progress all, and let's wait for it. Okay, I will wait for it, you don't have to. All right, so this is it. Our model is ready. See, the topology is less denser. Now it's ready for retopologizing in Maya. I will see you next time in the next tutorial. So we will go here underneath tool, export, and export this model to OBJ. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next tutorial. Thank you.